Good morning, friends. It is hump day. It is Wednesday, middle of the week, and we're going to struggle through to the end. And for you Americans, this is your last day. 2 days off coming up, and your weekend. I envy that. We don't have a single holiday that has two stat holidays in a row. Not one. I wish we did. But today's today's video comes to you from Jay Violettina. Jay Violettina. That is a hell of a hammer. I love it. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony. And Jay asked, could we talk about CBD and pets? I did strike on this a little while ago, but I think it's a good one to have strictly about this. Not just CBD. I will say CBD and THC for pets. Let's first start with a study proved that, first of all, every animal, minus insects, have an endocannabinoid system. We all have one. But what really surprised me is the dog, the canine, their system is 98, 99% ours, the same. In the same places, in the same organs, in the same, react the same way, everything. Uh, you would think the monkey would be the closest because their anatomy is so much like ours, but no, they were much further down the scale, much. So, that being said, what we get from CBD or THC, our pet gets. And the cats are very similar too, so it makes sense to me. Now, I studied it a lot because I have a couple of dogs in my family that are on CBD. My own pet, who has a very bad back because she's a dachshund, she takes one CBD pet treat every day. It has 1 milligram of CBD. She's a small dog. 1 milligram a day is probably about perfect. Uh, an even smaller dog, my daughter's dog. I want to explain this one because she didn't believe in the medical properties of CBD or cannabis at all. Not maybe didn't believe, but just never put herself into the place to study it and learn it, and so she stayed away from the subject. Then her dog, 14 years old, Bichon Shih Tzu, blind but was still doing well, pretty deaf but still loved everybody, could smell who to go to and all that, got around okay. And you want to keep them going as long as they're not in pain. And then she called me and she says, he's in pain. He doesn't get up. You can tell. I think it might be the last time we talk about it. And she bit. She said, what about those treats you were trying to tell me that might help him? And I rushed them over. And she gave him a pet treat that night. The very next day she called me and said he's up. 2 days later she called me and said he's like the old blind dog bumping into everything that he used to be, and in fact maybe happier. And I've got to say that when my dog started taking it, yes, Dachshunds like to sit pretty for their food. Up until she took these CBD treats, she could never sit pretty. She could stand up. She could never get down on her haunches because it hurt her back. Since then, she's been sitting pretty all the time. She's happier. She's less aggressive. People come to the door, she kind of lets it go. It and it didn't stupefy her. In fact, she's maybe more playful than she used to be. It did the same thing it does for us. It made her calm, peaceful, at peace with herself. It restores the status quo inside your body and makes things work better. I know I'd be in horrible trouble if it weren't for CBD, so imagine our pets. You gotta excuse me, I'm sporting new glasses, learning how to use them. They're progressive, so they have three different visual sights. Anyways, nothing about that. Let's keep going. When I researched it before I gave it to my daughter, I checked with vets across the country and in the US, and you know, almost all pig farmers have switched from antibiotics to CBD. It keeps their animals healthier and doesn't drug them up, uh, which is a good thing for all of us to have better pork. Uh, Horse doctors use it very regularly, and this is what pissed me off, is because the few doctors that those doctors that don't know about it abuse that lack of knowledge. And I'll end by saying be careful. uh, Research yourself, never take my opinion, I'm just one of many. Research yourself and make your own opinion. When I took my dog in because she fell down and hurt her back, the doctor all but blamed the CBD she's on. It can, we don't know what it can cause. There's no studies about CBD. You can't just give it to a dog. And for all we know, it could cause neurological damage. Oh my goodness. I will never go back to that veterinarian again. I don't mind a doctor or a vet who doesn't know about the medical properties. But if they don't know about it, they should not speak about it. They should say, that's an area I don't have an understanding. And I don't understand a veterinarian who won't research a new medicine that is being used widely in their field. It's like being a mechanic and there's a new piece to a car, but fuck that, I'm not going to learn. Hell with that. Anybody gets that new piece, will take it out. It works without. It's dumb. So that's part of the stigma. We're going to live with this stigma for years and years. It is lessening, and we can help battle that. So peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Maybe see you more today. Not sure yet. Peace.